Welcome to Speedify Live. We're here to have we got a pretty fun one going on today. I'm looking forward to it. Real quick though, for anybody who's somehow tuning in and doesn't already know, Speedify is a unique channel bonding VPN service that you can use to merge multiple connections to keep your stream and your Wi-Fi and your online connections as clear as possible. So you can connect like a Wi-Fi signal, a cellular signal, bond those together, and just have the best possible service. We are available on basically every service: Android, iOS, Linux, PC, Mac, pretty much anything that you could ask for. Today we are actually streaming using Speedify, and we're also using one of our new favorite web clients, Melon, which is fantastic for when you want to stream over a little video like this. It's in browser, and we really love it. I also just want to say a quick shout out. My name is Matt. I run the Twitter. We have Ryan, our Instagram Speedify admin, coming up in just a minute. And with us also is our CEO, Alex. A little bit fancy.
Hey guys.
I do want to say, unlike most of our recent streams, we aren't going to be having another guest with us on today. Instead, we're going to have a live tech demo with our CEO, where we just had Speedify, I believe, 11.4 come out, and so this is a little test of the most recent update. We put a lot of focus on streaming, and we're going to put it to the test today. What are we looking at, Alex?
All right, so like you said, we have put a lot of focus on testing with streaming. So we've been testing with Melon and StreamYard and OBS and Instagram Live and Facebook Live and all these apps, testing them in really kind of brutal circumstances, getting in and out of elevators, walking around the city, things like that. And I got to tell you, what we see is a huge difference in the reliability of your ability to live stream while on the move if you have Speedify running. Yeah. I mean, just all of these apps work so much better if you have Speedify.
Because so it really makes a difference because, if you're moving, when you're at home, what your Wi-Fi, what your connection's going to look like. But when you're on the move, you really never have an idea. You never know. And that's when Speedify comes in and really makes the huge difference that it does.
Yeah. So we thought we would just go without a net and have Ryan, walk around without Speedify, and then walk around with Speedify, and hopefully you guys will see the giant difference that we're seeing, and you'll say, "My God, I need to get myself some Speedify."
You can find out. Everyone can find out for themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to say also a quick reminder. I'll say this a couple times. If you're watching live and you have anything you want to comment, any kind of questions you have for any of us, probably Alex, but Ryan and I can take some too. We'll be happy to answer them, put them up on the stream, and get you that all set. And also, if you just have any fun ideas for what we can do with Ryan, what we can make him do as part of this test, the CEO's here, so whatever he says, we can probably get him to do. So
yeah,
that'd be fun. I think that's just me saying he's a guinea pig. It'll be good. So let's see. Do we have Ryan coming on yet? Has he jumped in?
His screen's still black.
He's not quite here yet. Ryan,
he's not right here. Yeah.
See, the problem is we are opening up with without Speedify. He's going to be doing this without it. So it's great. Any technical problems that come up from here, we can just blame on not using Speedify.
Correct.
Which I think is the best. Oh, but here's a good. Where's the dunk tank for Ryan? I think we should have one, actually. I don't know if we thought about this. We can do it again. We can have another one just in another day or two.
All right, so here's a dumb question. Mm-hmm. How do I see the questions and comments? Where are they?
Oh, there should be a chat underneath. We're also we're live testing Melon a little bit, right?
Yeah. All right, so I'm not an expert in Melon. It seems pretty nice, but I don't see the comments. All right, whatever. You see him?
Yeah, I'll see him. I'll see.
All right, there's Ryan. All right, we got Ryan.
We got Ryan?
You want to put him on? Hey. No, the other Ryan. He's in twice. The bottom one.
I see him. Oh, there he is.
There he is. Hey, Ryan.
There I am. What's up, guys?
There's our Ryan. Yeah, we can hear you great.
Awesome.
All right, so you are not running Speedify right now, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Right.
I have
So you're
Speedify off.
you're running Melon in a browser on an iPhone right now? Okay,
It's
cool.
Safari on my iPhone 11 Pro Max.
All right.
Ooh, look at the Pro Max on Ryan.
Yeah. Gotta say it looks good. No Speedify, but I gotta admit you're coming in high def.
Well, he's outside. He's up above. Let's see.
I'm
Yeah.
outside, but I'm connected to my Wi-Fi.
Oh well, okay.
Right. Okay.
We're still connected. Let's see. We gotta see how it does without it. That's gonna be the real test of it.
So
No pressure, Ryan. But if you don't bring us a bad connection without Speedify, that's it. You're done.
Yes. So should I go downstairs? Go outside?
Yeah, I would say go
yeah,
downstairs.
go downstairs.
I mean,
But,
we haven't had any comments asking if you could like jump off the railing yet, so I guess we should just have you walk down the stairs.
Not yet.
It's a little bit. Please hold on to like when you're going down the stairs. Please hold on to the rails. Walk down real quick. Anybody
I'll
who's
try the elevator first.
Okay.
yeah.
So
Oh, you see, you're breaking up a little bit.
The reason, of course, that Ryan's the one out testing is that last week I tried going up and down the stairs and broke my ankle. So now it's on Ryan, and Ryan, please hold
Can
the
you guys
rail.
hear me?
We can hear you, but the video, you're gone.
He's gone. Wow. Well, that's
Yeah.
great though. That's great for us.
Yeah.
We just
So
lost him entirely. Yeah.
okay, so that is no Speedify.
That is-
and the second he got in the elevator, kind of
I
got
think the second the doors closed.
two frames. Yeah.
Yeah. I think we got his picture. I think we were getting about 8 pixels total on his picture there. And I heard him like through a cardboard tube. This is fun now because now we get to see if and when he's able to jump back in. We didn't test
His building has a very slow elevator. he's still in that elevator going down.
Yeah, now it's I think we have him back.
Oh, there we go.
There he is.
Hey, how was your elevator ride?
It was good. I think I disconnected.
Yeah, no, we lost
I
you
think
entirely.
did.
You've been let go.
You guys
You're
dropped out.
outside. I
You
gotta
know,
say, it actually looks good again. I mean, you're back in HD.
it got a little jumpy there for a second when they first coming out.
Yeah.
I've got pretty good 5G here.
Well, 5G. Okay, yeah.
Okay. Well, we
And
should have found an employee who like lives in the hills or something like that.
Well, you know, 5G is such a funny thing, right? Because it's so awesome when it works, but like, you go in a building that stops working, right?
I say we just keep him walking until he's. Yeah, we are gonna retest it with Speedify. Don't worry. Right now we're just gonna see, but like this is the part where we just see what we can make Ryan do. Also, I've worked with Ryan for like months. This is the first time I've seen him outside of his apartment, thanks to new working situations. So this is interesting.
No, Ryan's one of the couple of people who
That's all
actually
the way
comes
down
to the
to
office sometimes.
Yeah, he comes in sometimes. I know that. Yeah, so it's doing all right. It's but like this is kind of speaks to the see.
Oh, that's not so hot.
It got jumpy there, just for a minute. This is all about the unpredictability of it though.
That's right.
Because sometimes you'll be great, and sometimes you'll just completely drop out.
Walking under the tree, it got ugly. I don't know what happened. Dropped in resolution or something.
Does 5G not believe in nature? That's my question.
All right.
Might be onto something there, man.
I feel like we have a feel for this. Should we?
Yeah, you can walk back now, Ryan. I've okayed that. You can go
I've
back
turned
to
around.
So we gotta send him back in the elevator again and watch him drop out because for everybody watching, we're gonna retest this.
I think I'll take the stairs.
I think you'll
back.
take stairs up. Yeah.
You take the stairs
Let's
up,
see what
but be
happens.
careful. We can't afford another ER bill as a company. Your health insurance.
I told you now. Now we know the secret. You break your leg during working hours. You don't go to the ER. You just go. You
Take
go
an Uber.
straight to the doctor. Yeah, you take an Uber to the doctor's office.
See, the thing is that like if he trips and falls, we have documented proof that he was distracted by being on his phone while he was trying to go up the stairs, and then we can deny his claim.
Unfortunately, we also have documentation that it was at work.
We can contest that. We can contest that. I think the stream will agree with us that we can cut that out. All right. So,
All right.
so here's it.
Back up the stairs.
It's like an MC Escher painting because the stair from this angle it looks like you're like upside down.
Yeah, Alex said that earlier too.
Yeah. Wow. Pick your phone up. This is disorienting me. I can't with this. Yeah. Hold it up like that, like a person. That was throwing me off too. It's still there. It's still okay. So it's doing a little better in the stairs. So this is a point for taking the stairs, I guess, on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah.
Especially if you're an IRL streamer. Stay on the elevators.
Yeah.
Unless you have Speedify.
Unless you have Speedify, because Speedify.
Well, we'll see in a second if that's true.
I'm already preparing the entire advertising campaign about how like Speedify will let you take the elevator at all times. All right, so now you're gonna jump on, and you're gonna jump off, and then come back with Speedify, and then we really get to see it.
I'll be back.
We lost you a little bit there too, going through the doorway.
Probably around when I rejoined the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I guess so. See, that's the other thing. The switchover can mess you up. With Speedify, you don't have that problem because you're connected to everything at once. You got to think about these things.
All right, I'll be back with Speedify on, and I'll do the same exact route.
Can't wait to see it.
See you in a minute.
Yep.
Whew, thought we'd never get rid of that guy.
I know. I was gonna say, how about we just don't bring him back? We just call that a day.
Yeah.
I'm going to take this moment to say again, Ryan runs our Instagram. I run the Twitter. Please, you can follow us both on those. But for both of them, it should just be at Speedify. I think just Speedify on Instagram. I'm going to say please follow those because our boss is right here. And if you follow them after you watch this, it will look really good. Shameless plugging. Well, some shameless plugs. Yeah, there really is nothing like the thrill of a live demo. It is exciting. Oh, he's back. Okay.
I'm back.
Ryan, long time no see.
I know.
How's it been?
Pretty good.
How many years? So now you're connected with Speedify.
Correct.
So folks, this is
two connections, Wi-Fi and cellular.
Both being bonded at once. And again, if you somehow don't know about Speedify, how it works is it's not like they don't attached to each other. What they do is you're able to utilize both at the same time. So if one lets you down, the other one can pick right back up without any kind of before when Ryan walked into his apartment, he picked up the Wi-Fi and there was a little bit of a glitch there. You don't get that with Speedify, or at least hopefully not. I'm trying not to speak too much because I feel like it's going to be like how they call the Titanic unsinkable. Yeah. And then it went right to the bottom of the
I am very nervous right now.
Yeah, we built it up. We built up this elevator, saying like this is gonna be we built up our elevator pitch.
Yeah. Let me distract you with how cute my dog is, wearing a bow tie.
I never met your dog. I want to see your dog.
Believes in Speedify.
He's actually right here. He's asleep on the floor.
Oh, forget about the tech demo.
Get some good job, Ryan's in chat.
Let's go. Good job. Can we get a good job, Ryan, going? I'm gonna say good job, Ryan.
Good job, Ryan.
Can they be used together for better speeds, or just using one or the other? Alex, you want to take that while he prepares to get on the elevator?
It'll use both for better speed, right? It'll in fact intelligently decide when you're streaming. Like if it thinks that you need extra speed, it'll send some of the packets on one connection, some of the packets on the other, so you get the speed of the two added up. But if things are terrible, if it's dropping packets left and right, it'll actually go into what we call redundant mode, where it'll try to stream your video on both the cellular and the Wi-Fi, and then just deliver on the other end whichever packet actually gets through. So, for stuff like elevators, it automatically sets that up.
Oh, yeah. And it's great.
So where are you now? You're about to get in you're waiting for the elevator?
No, I'm ready to walk out to the elevator.
Let's do it. Let's get it. Awesome. Hello from France. Hey. That's cool.
So we're using Melon app here, which is actually one of the better apps. It's built on Webrtc is the protocol it's using instead of RTMP. So it's actually, kind of a newer designed for mobile protocol.
We should have used the older client.
Yeah, there are a lot of apps still using RTMP, and I bet they fail much worse. And here we go, smoothly onto the elevator. Still getting live video off the elevator.
Yeah,
all right.
Honestly,
the door is closed.
Are you there? If he can make it to the bottom of the elevator, this is gonna be.
I can see and hear you guys.
We can still see and hear you. This is a big.
We see and hear you. Yeah.
Last time, I don't know if anybody just jumped on. Without Speedify, we lost him entirely. Just shut down the stream. So just by having him here, this is already proof right now. Oh, thank God, that Speedify works.
All right, I use Speedify with Starlink.
It's a little bit. Oh, we do have a question coming up, but let's. Yeah, no, we can still see it. We can say
we still see
definitely getting
frame rate came down a little bit.
Yeah, your stream definitely has gone down a little bit, but you haven't disconnected entirely like you did without Speedify.
Right. The other thing to point out is the audio there was not bad because of packet loss. The audio was the echoing in the elevator, right? That's what made him sound bad there.
Yeah, exactly.
So both Speedify and his phone were working right, but he was in a metal box.
Elevators sound weird when you put it that way. When you explain it, it's just like a.
This is why every guest we have on, I corner him. I'm like, what do you do about audio? Because I actually don't know. Somebody solved this for me, man.
But no, I mean that was impressive. That was proof of concept right there. Without Speedify, as soon as the doors closed, we lost Ryan entirely. He goes back up and he turns Speedify on, and this time, I mean, it's not perfect quality going on elevator, but we were able to maintain a connection with him the entire time.
Yep. All right.
Same thing with the trees right here. Last time when he passed under that tree, he kind of froze up entirely. This one kept it going.
Yeah. All right. I see we have some questions coming in here.
Yeah, let's see here. I can throw in some. I use Speedify with Starlink and 4G on my PC with the new TCP beta. Oh, that's not really. I mean, that's just a cool. Actually, we would love to hear from you more because we want to hear more from people using Starlink. Starlink, if you don't know, is SpaceX's satellite-based internet program. I believe it's still up, and they're still updating it every single day. So we get a lot of love from the Starlink community. So
every week, right? Like every Friday they upgrade the software.
Yeah,
both the base stations and the satellites in space. So
every Tuesday and Thursday we have our streams at Speedify, and every Friday they shoot off satellites from SpaceX, which is a nice little comparison of the tech brands. But yeah, no, that's great. We would love to hear more from you. Actually, you can email us, and we'd actually like to see your logs. You have an option to send logs on Speedify, and we're still trying to optimize that SpaceX connection. So. That's awesome. Here's another one where Ryan's just walking around. We'd like to keep him walking outside. Do big differences in latency between the connections affect the bonding?
Well, yes, they do, Mr. President.
I'm so proud of you for catching that one. I'm so proud of you for catching that.
Right. So if the latencies are similar, and they don't have to be like to within 1 millisecond, we'll get like 95% of the speed them added up, right? I mean, if you have two 10 megabit internet connections and one's 30 milliseconds of latency and one's 50 milliseconds of latency, that's close enough. You'll get 19 megabits putting them together. As they get further and further apart, it gets harder and harder to bond. Yes, I mean, if you have one connection that's 10 milliseconds and one that's 100 milliseconds, we're probably going to use the 100 milliseconds as a backup because we'll realize that any packet would get through faster if you just put it on the shorter latency one. So it does make a difference. We can smooth over small differences, but yeah, big differences they do make it harder to bond.
But in that case, it's still available as a backup in case.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
So it's a nice.
We'll realize this is better as a backup, and we'll turn it into a backup, even though you didn't tell us to. All right, he's coming back in.
Okay, he's come back. So this is this next set. Do you want to take the? Yeah, I guess we have to take the
Can you
stairs.
go back up the stairs again?
I think the stairs. It has to. As much as I'd love to see the elevator again, I think for like scientific accuracy, we would have to go the weird MC. I guess I've never looked up while going upstairs.
Yeah, it's dizzying. Oh no.
Oh, we lost him a little bit. Well, it was fuzzy on the stairs before. We jinxed ourselves with how well the elevator went.
Yeah. Well.
Maybe it's possible. Maybe he just fell.
Yes.
We'll take him down for the time being, and we'll see if we can get him back up and see. We can explain what happened there. Very true. Watch your step. Alex, do you know what happens if you don't watch your step?
Yeah. Yes, I do.
Do you have any experience with that? I don't think so. Oh, I think we have him back. Let's see. There he is. We lost you for a second there. He's still being a little
What is going on here?
He turned off Speedify.
Maybe. Did I show you my dog?
Yeah, you did. You did. All right. Well, I mean, so we had a little bit of we never dropped you, like what happened. I mean, like when if you were anybody who was here in the stream earlier, you saw we outright lost Ryan a couple times when he was walking through his apartment without Speedify, the elevator, and then a couple times going through the doorway, he dropped out. In this case, I know we took him down for a second, but we never actually lost his connection, which I think is a huge, it's a huge improvement because the last thing you ever want to do is just drop out entirely.
Yeah,
that's the worst case scenario.
Another question here from Yannick. Can I find a server with enough bandwidth to use it? I need more than 100. So So one thing, we have premiums. If you're only trying the free version, you're not seeing all of our servers. We have a whole lot of premium servers in just about every city that we support that are only for paid customers. So if you're just trying the free version to see how it works, you're probably not getting the full speed experience. And I think most of the premium servers would support 180 megabits most of the time. It's kind of getting up there if you need it all the time. So the other choice then is a dedicated server. If there's a location you're in, we'll set up a gigabit server just for you, and you can use it really all you want. Push a couple terabytes through it.
Can I get my own server?
No.
Maybe next time.
Wait. But of course, I mean, yeah, for streaming and stuff, right? I mean, let's be honest. You're trying to get to 20 megabits. 180 megabits. That's file transfers and stuff.
Yeah, but still important to keep an eye on. Ryan, are you about to re-enter your apartment? He's muted. He doesn't even realize it. There we go.
I'm in my apartment.
Oh, you're in your apartment.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Thank you again for being our guinea pig today.
Yep. I'm willing to do it again if we want to do more tests.
Yeah. By the way, if anybody in the stream, while he's still here, just if you want to see him make him do anything, we can just we can bully him a little bit. We have the CEO here. He can't say no. So if anybody wants to see him do jumping jacks or something, we could probably do that. I was kicking around the idea of doing Twitch plays Pokemon, but for Ryan, but I guess not.
I haven't broken any ankles yet.
Yeah, I know. So you're behind the curve.
You're in the top 50%.
Ryan, you're a public or private testers.
Let me check.
Yeah. So dumb issue. It's just how the iPhone works.
Yeah.
If you leave the app, the video stops. So if you're in the middle of the stream, you go check how much is Speedify helping me. Just because the way iOS works, your video stops while you're not in it, and that's nothing to do with us.
Yeah.
On the iPad, you can do the swipe over thing, and you can have Speedify running in the sidebar.
I
think there are some apps that you can use to take care of that.
Yeah, and of course on a Windows or a Mac, you run as many apps as you want. And I've got Speedify up on other
well,
monitor here.
We do have some more questions going on. So we're going to dive into those. But real quick, I want to say thank you again to Ryan for being our guinea pig today and for testing out Speedify live on stream with us. Again, if you don't know, Ryan runs the Instagram account. So if you don't already, please go give them a follow over there. It's just the Speedify at Speedify. And give them a shout out, I guess. I'm sure we'll be posting something later so you can say, hey, I saw your apartment or something. It'd be fun. Yeah, and hey, good job, Ryan. And also, I run the Twitter, so follow that too because I get jealous. But we have another question from the president, if you'd like to see it, Alex.
It
says, is it possible to get reports on how all your connections are behaving, dropout speed, latency?
Oh, wait. What question? Sorry.
Oh, right here. It says...
Can you tap it and put it on the...
yeah, sure. Let me see if I can get it back
up. I got it. There we go. I don't think there was. I think Ryan just was using Speedify straight out of the box.
Oh, yeah. No, I was good. Sorry, I was trying to talk about another question. Yeah, there was another one in the stream there. But Zafoy Beeblebrox, our guy, asked, is it possible to get reports on how all your connections are behaving, dropout, speed, latency? And I believe there is something on the app for that.
Yeah, on each adapter, you can... So at the top there are graphs. The first one that comes up by default is usage, how much each adapter is sending. But if you click there, there's a latency one. Here. Wait a second. Let me try screen sharing here.
Ooh, getting fancy with it.
Yeah.
Take that down. Let's see if we can.
All right.
Nope, another one.
That's not working.
We're still testing out Melon too. That's been part of our testing feature.
All right, let me try this.
Oh, there it is.
All right, so this is not very exciting. I'm only using one internet connection right now. But yeah, when you bring it up by default, you have this usage graph. It shows each internet connection and how much it's using. And there's my dog.
There they are.
You can switch to latency, and it shows the latency on each internet connection. And you can switch to loss, and you see how much loss there is. You really should not see any loss. If you see bursts, if your loss graph is interesting looking, something is going wrong, right? You are at the edge of range. This is what you want to see. It should be a flat line of zeros.
Should be as boring as possible.
Yeah. And so here you can see the live streams. The interesting thing is, it recognizes in most cases what app is doing a live stream. But in this case, Melon is just running in Google Chrome, right? Kind of cool feature. You don't have to install anything. It's just a web page. But of course, that means that, to Speedify, it's Google Chrome streaming.
Yeah.
And so the different video streams that are going all over here are showing up as different streams, but it really is, it's all Google Chrome all start at the same time. Yeah, the new one here is my file sharing, right?
Oh, really?
I just started screen sharing, and that showed up as a new video stream.
Oh, wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, this is the Webrtc thing.
It shows how in depth the details on there are, though. I like that.
So that's what I want to show. As you see, actually up here, I'm on a private server right now.
Oh,
one of those dedicated servers I talked about. And,
yeah, not all of us have those connections, I guess, but that's fine. Yeah. I guess when you're the CEO, you can pull that off.
That's right.
Yeah. Well.
So yeah, that's what I want to show you.
We do have a nice comment I like from Budge. I use Speedify all the time for all my event live streams. I've got a private dedicated server in London. And everything rocks. So yeah, look at that.
All right,
we're gonna slap that right on a t-shirt, and we'll just run with that for a week or two. But yeah, no, I mean this was exciting. We got to actually have a live demonstration, live tech demo.
Yeah, I mean certainly the elevator, you saw it, right? I mean you got in the elevator without Speedify, instantly disconnected, started Speedify, rode the elevator all the way down.
Really held on. Yeah. I mean I don't see how you could have a better example than that. But we'll try next week. I
I want to do this with some RTMP software, right? You know,
yeah, we can
Streamlabs or OBS or.
Yeah, unfortunately, Melon is just too good. It's too good at its job, and it doesn't really allow us to fully show how good we are at ours. But I guess we can take that problem and run with it. But yeah, no, it's this was exciting. I really liked it. I want to say thanks again to Ryan, and thanks to everybody who tuned in. I guess we can see if anybody has any last questions you want to jump in. We'll be happy to answer another one or two. But otherwise, we've got. I just want to say, stress one more time.
Can I test a dedicated server, Yannick?
Yep.
Money back guarantee. Buy one. If you're not happy within 30 days, complain. We'll fix your issues, or we'll give you your money back. So,
I mean, that's as good as a guarantee as you can get. I'm happy with that. I say as a guy wearing a Speedify t-shirt.
In your unbiased opinion.
In my completely unbiased, no priors, nothing opinion, yes. But yeah, so thanks again for everybody who jumped on today. It's been great talking to you all.
Oh, in my wait, one last.
We got one last opinion, one. Okay.
Mac or PC?
Wow.
I'm a PC guy.
Mm-hmm.
Counterintuitively, because they're so much easier to use.
When you know what you're doing, they're easier to use. You really want to dive in there. But man, that was a potentially spicy one to throw in right at the end, the Mac or PC debate.
I gotta say that there are more Mac people
mm-hmm.
at Connectify than there are PC people, but
only one of them's in charge. Only one of them is in charge. So guess which one counts the most? We do have a Mac version of Connectify. We don't.
Oh, are you asking about Connectify Hotspot? No, no Mac version of Connectify Hotspot. That's Windows only software. That's where we started. So we've got Connectify Hotspot's the other app we make. It's a Windows application that turns a PC into a Wi-Fi or Ethernet router. So was really popular a few years ago. At one point, we had 30 million users on it. And I think we still have 3 million left. It's still selling. They're happy customers, but more and more people are moving to mobile, and
we're gonna move it back up to 40 million. I think mobile's a fad. I think everybody's gonna go back to their desktop.
Yeah, and then they're gonna stop using the internet because that's a fad too.
Yeah, pretty much.
I heard it from Prince.
I heard it on the radio. I got messenger pigeons. One last shout out for everybody. Like I think I've said this a couple times, but please join us on Twitter, Instagram, or also on Facebook. You can follow us on YouTube or on Twitch if you're watching on there right now. That's even easier. But the social media channels, they're all at Speedify, and that's the best place you can go to. When we use those to announce when these streams are going to be and let you know who's going to come on. We usually have a lot of great guests, or if we're good. This tech demo was fun. I think we should do another one. But you can follow us on there. That's the best way to find out. I want to say thank you again to Ryan for testing this all out for us, and Alex, thank you for being here to make us look smart, because that wasn't gonna be me. Twitch Plays Ryan's coming next week. We'll do that on Friday. That's gonna be our TGIF celebration. But thank you again, everyone. Thanks to Melon for hosting this. You should check it out. We think it's a great web browser. And yeah, we'll talk to you all soon. Let me get that.